it's Hannah and Jeremy with the Savory Suitcase. Last week, we landed in Iceland and began our week of adventures.
Before we set off to discover the countryside, we planned to spend a whole day exploring the capital city of Reykjavik. Our first stop was the Church of Hallgrimskirkja.
The architecture on the outside was designed to pay homage to the nature Iceland is known for, like the basalt columns which are mimicked in the church's facade.
The church is the tallest church in Iceland, and one of the tallest structures in the country, and the top offers some amazing views on a clear day.
The pipe organ located inside the sanctuary has over 5,000 pipes and is the largest organ in the country. It was installed in the 1990s, and if you're thinking about a unique souvenir, it is possible to buy a gift certificate in the church's store which certifies that you are the owner of a particular pipe in the organ.
The next stop for the day was the Perlan. The Perlan is a natural history museum with a focus on the things that make Iceland truly unique, like the aurora, volcanoes, and the cliffs that house the summer puffin colonies.
very similar to this. Take about 5 minutes to see everything, and it's a self-guided tour. So I'm not gonna come with you basically, and in the end of the cave you will find another door that opens automatically as you approach. After that door, some spiral stairs to do, and you will end up in the second floor where we have a big exhibition about the glacier. Temperature inside.
The ice cave installation is a recreation of a real glacier cave built using over 350 tons of snow. It is kept at -5 degrees Fahrenheit or -15 degrees Celsius.
We had to grab a couple of photos with our Viking hats that my parents got us for Christmas. Maybe we can use this as next year's Christmas card.
The top level is the 360-degree observation deck.
We decided to grab lunch before we headed to our next stop. We had a pizza made with cod cheeks, arugula, apricots, and pesto. It was surprisingly delicious.
We also found out about halfway through our meal that the restaurant rotates, so we got some good views of Reykjavik from here as well.
The lava show was our next stop. The location in Reykjavik has opened very recently, but has been running in Vik for quite a few years. We didn't expect a volcano to erupt while we were there, so this seemed like a good backup plan.
Iceland in the first place because I love volcano. So I studied volcanology at university. Now it's pretty safe. If you're worried about it, nothing in this room can really burn except you guys. So we should be good. But it's getting very hot for him, so he needs this protection. Now that's what they use for metal industry, or if a volcanologist needs to take a sample from a lava field during an eruption. And on the helmet, there's a thin layer of gold on the visor, because gold reflects the heat and the light very well. And that's what they use on spacesuits, to protect them from the sun. It's the same technology.
Iceland is one of the most active volcanic places on Earth, with a significant eruption every 3 to 5 years on average. The Eldgjá eruption marked the end of an era where settlers came to Iceland. From there on, everyone was warned from setting sail to the hellish island of ice and fire. This was made immortal.
You can see the bubble on the surface. It's just the steam going to the lava, making this tiny explosion. Have you heard about Phyllis hair? It's a thin filament of lava. Therefore, when lava is falling over an edge and the wind is blowing, you can have this kind of formation. They cool down very quickly. It's not as liquid as before, but it's still like very hot there. The lava is still very hot and liquid. And that's because lava is cooling down over the edges of the flow. And like I said, like lava is 35 around, but inside is still very hot. And in nature, if lava is flowing on a slope, like it's doing here at the moment, maybe it will be able to flow out of its own insulation. And if the lava is going to cool down very quickly, and it's still glowing, so it's still above 600 Celsius, 1100 Fahrenheit. I can see on all this bit that at the bottom the black sand is sticking to it. Any more questions? That's still hot.
Keep dancing with the devil, but it is a lava bag.
The second night we were there, we were treated to an even more impressive showing of the Northern Lights than on our first night.
Originally seen from just our balcony, we braved the cold and headed out to the port area to get a full 360-degree view. On next week's vlog, we will head along the south coast to see the Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon.
It gets a bit windy! Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and we will see you next time.